welcome back to my channel, and I'm here with my official review of the original Season 4, Episode 3, Hunter of Ruins. Let's get into it. Okay, if you see me looking down here, it's just because I have my notes, and I don't want to get off track. Okay, so my first point is Klaus and Hope, the absolute stealers and points of this episode. So everybody kind of the whole storyline kind of went around these two people, and it's really setting them up as the two main characters of the show. Before it was all about Klaus, y'all know that, but now it's really about Klaus and Hope, at least for this season. So their scenes together were magnificent. I loved it. My favorite scene definitely has to be when she's painting, and you can tell by what she's painting the blue orb that she's been seeing, but because it's like a blue, it looks at first like a blue sky, but then when you look at it again, it's got like a small circle in the middle, so it looks like a blue orb. So that's just a little sneaker in there, and later on in the episode you see that she does see that, and so that was just setting that up. But anyways, that was the best scene, because she's like, my mom told me that you paint too, and he's like, yes, I do. And she takes a paper out of her little sketchbook, puts it down, doesn't even say anything, like puts it down in front of him, doesn't even say anything, just gives him a look like, you gonna paint? And then he's like, sure, and he sits down, starts painting, and the way that they look at each other, and then he just smiles. It's so great, so great. They handled it very well. What I love about the originals is they handle their characters with such respect, and they also make sure that every episode is filled with the best. There's no peak and no moment of like, oh wow, this is boring, or wow, this is a filler episode. Never a boring episode. My second point is the romance is back. So since Elijah and Hayley have been reunited after 5 years, they have really sparked up their romance again, and it's great to see it, but it is also kind of confusing, especially if you're new. You're like, wait a second. Okay, so Klaus is the dad, but she likes Elijah, and she's dating Elijah, and being with Elijah all the time. It probably could potentially be confusing to a 7-year-old or a 6-year-old. I'm not sure how old Hope is supposed to be, but it could be potentially confusing. I don't know if they're ever going to deal with that, but I think that would be interesting if they did go down that line. Anyways, the romance is back on the show, and it's great. Anyways, the third point is dark magic. So I love how the show really built up this whole thing of Vincent bringing this magic that is now haunting the city of New Orleans. He's the problem. He's the reason why it came. And the end line from Eva, his wife, and she's like, when the witches are about to take her to that house that we first found her in after Rebecca was put in her body, she's like, it's in you, Vincent, and you can never let it escape. You will give it breath eventually. Eventually it'll come out. And so they've really been building this up, and you can see it, how it's happened and whatnot. And to see at the end of the episode the detective, and he's like, kills the EMT guy and takes the kids away. It's like, oh, is he involved in it? Has he been tricked to this magic as well? Crazy. So yeah, that dark magic is really interesting, and it's going to be like, what's happening? And as you see, Hope gets sick at the end because she's also been tied to this, so Vincent needs to cleanse her of that. Although I'm not so sure it's going to be as easy as it was of him to cleanse the other children, because she's so important. Anyway, so the first point I wanted to talk about is Hope's powers. In the episode, you see her heal a butterfly's wing that's been broken, and her dad just smiles like, wow, I'm so proud of my little girl. And then her mom is like, no, I don't want her to do this. She's like talking to Freya, and she's like, my little girl heals injured dragonflies or something. She says something like that, and she's like, this is just not good for her. She needs to have her family, and she also needs to have her innocence, when she was talking about Kayleen Melro that they were keeping captive and whatnot. So my fifth point is the last one, and it's Freya's new mission, and she's also technically tagging on Kaylin for this, because Kaylin said something at the beginning of the episode. She's like, when they saw that she wasn't healing her wounds, and they're like, you're a wolf, why aren't you healing? And she had apparently done some type of medical experiment on herself to kind of regress her or repress her werewolf powers and whatnot, so she couldn't heal as fast because it scared off significant other. She was like, no thank you, I don't want to be part of this. That's freaky, which I would agree. I'd probably be really freaked out if somebody like broke their ankle and suddenly it's healed the next day. That scared me half to death. Anyways, so yeah, Freya's like, okay, if you can repress yourself, your powers, can we do that to Marcel? She's like, I won't need your venom, Miss Melrose Venom, anymore if we just wipe out the disease. You won't need the antidote if there is no disease, right? So her plan is to wipe out Marcel. Freya, have you learned nothing? Oh my gosh. It's like, okay, so first of all, I think she's being rather paranoid about this whole thing. Marcel has shown them mercy. He's not going to try and kill him, and he's not going to give venom to everybody to kill them. He's not going to do that. I don't know why they think, like, he literally was 5 feet away from you, Freya, and he didn't kill you. Come on. I just don't get Freya at all with this mission to try and take down Marcel. I think this is one of the weaker points of the episode and weaker points of the season, potentially. Them going back to New Orleans to try and kill Marcel after he's shown them mercy. Just stop it. Leave Marcel alone. Oh, whatever. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Catch you guys next time. Bye.